Okay, this is going to be a nice little quick tutorial how to make a laser zap sound in your synthesizer. Laser zaps have been around really since probably the 1970s or so on analog synths, but they were pretty easy to do on digital synthesizers too, so it's a sound you guys probably know pretty well if you listen to any bad techno music, or some good techno music I guess, but I don't know, it's usually a sound I usually avoid in a lot of my own music. But in order to make it, basically all the laser zap is a single sine wave or a single frequency that is dragged through a whole range of frequencies in our spectrum. And using our knowledge from a few videos prior, you know that we can draw an envelope that will be able to control frequency. So right now all I have is a sine wave. Here it is. And I can actually play different notes if I want. So I can play different sine waves. Pardon me. Let's go to our envelope tab. And I'm also going to make our laser zap sound have a amplitude or ADSR curve that just has a very sharp attack, very fast, and then it just goes right down. Maybe it has a little bit flatter of a envelope, a little bit faster. I want it to go pew, right? That's laser sound. Pew. All right, so it doesn't quite sound like a laser zap yet. We'll come back, maybe refine this more. To really give it that laser zap characteristic, what we need to do is modulate the pitch. And oh, I clicked filter frequency. You guys weren't let me supposed to do that. Not the filter frequency. I want oscillator A, main pitch. Is that the one? Oh, no, I didn't. I don't know what just happened. But anyway, I have it now. So let's just, all we have to do is just turn down the main pitch really quickly. And we'll just see this oscillator go boop. You can actually see it just sort of sweeping through these frequencies here. Right, just all the way down. In order to make this really sound like a laser, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to go back to my patch. I'm just going to put it in Hertz mode, and we'll just start with something like 10,000 Hertz. Might be a little bit too high, but we're going to try it. Haven't made a laser in a while. Be a little bit of trial and error. Let's try the sweep again. Okay, so let's do it a little faster. So we want our release time here to, I think, to stay there, and bring in the release for our amplitude. Maybe 10,000 Hertz is a little too high. We can just tune it. How about right around 6? And also want to bring in our time again. I'm also going to go to the Perform tab, and this will allow me to define the polyphony of the instrument. Absinthe is configured such that the higher the polyphony, the quieter it will be. And this makes sense because the more notes you want to play, if you have all these notes playing at once, you'll eventually make sounds that are too loud that the computer can handle. So it does it automatically. So I'm just going to make the polyphony 1, because I'm only really going to play one note at a time. So I'll make it a little bit louder, easier to hear. I could filter this if I like. I could just sort of roll off a little bit of the top end. And I might also want to actually filter out, Absinthe, it doesn't have my full window on now. Not sure why. Great. Well, maybe we'll do it this way. So let's filter out the top end here. And we'll add a high pass filter here. Again, just taking away the really low stuff. And now my little tiny laser sound. I can just play it. And it's kind of moving too fast for Cubase to really graph it. But really what's happening is it's starting here and then just sweeping all the way down to make that little bit of a laser sound. And if you want to tune it, there's a lot of different ways you can tune this. We can just move the frequency that it starts on. This is the starting frequency for the laser zap. Or we can go to the envelope, and we can also adjust the timing as well as the shape of the amplitudes and pitch envelopes. Kind of like that kind of sound where it does this more, very quick exponential style drop. If I go here, I think this will work better if I go higher too. There you go. And I may or may not want to have this, if I want to hear more of a thump at the end, I can take that high pass filter out if I want to make that thumpy. Okay, so there's your very quick and dirty laser sound. Again, to recap, all I need is a sine wave, and I just need to sweep it from one high frequency to a low frequency really quickly. And again, Absinthe does this really great just using these envelopes. Okay, so there's my oscillator main pitch, and it just goes, just ramps down really quick. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video.